Whatever the setbacks of the moment, nothing can stop us now. Whatever the difficulties, Africa shall be at peace. However improbable it may sound to the skeptics, Africa will prosper.
More than anything, Unisa must be celebrated as a pioneer of the distance education model, an enduring gift not only to South Africa, the continent, but to the human civilization in the knowledge arena the world over.
Education is the light in a dark room. It's the spark of a dream, a passport to the future, and the seed of generational change. Through education, we reflect on yesterday and define tomorrow. Rooted in South Africa and the African continent, Unisa can truly claim to be the African university in the service of humanity. Unisa stands at the pinnacle of education through open distance e-learning, with a footprint of students in more than 100 countries worldwide. Since the founding of the university in 1873 as an examining body, we have been a trailblazer. Unisa is the first and only institution in South Africa to carry our country's name with pride, and the first public university in the world to exclusively teach by means of distance education, an ever-changing dynamic university with a global reach. Unisa's history spans the entire modern history of South Africa, opening up a world of academic study opportunities for former activists and struggle heroes, thought leaders, business people, legal experts, acclaimed entertainers, and sports stars. The university takes pride in almost 1 million alumni, with 10 alumni chapters internationally making their mark in diverse fields and capabilities. Some of the noteworthy alumni include President Nelson Mandela, Thabo Mbeki, who is also the Chancellor and custodian of the university's Calabash Awards, current President Cyril Ramaphosa, former South African Reserve Bank Governor Jill Marcus, and current one, Lesetja Kganyago. Internationally, Reserve Bank governors of Eswatini and Namibia, to name but a few. At Unisa, the World Wide Web is our educational playground, but we also have beautiful and impressive campuses. Unisa's Makelneuk campus is located in the city of Tshwane and is a major landmark of the capital city. The Florida campus in Johannesburg is Unisa's science campus, housing state-of-the-art infrastructure and laboratory equipment. Unisa has 6 regional hubs including Ethiopia and multiple centers across the country. We have embraced the fact that we need to adapt quickly to the fast-paced higher education environment of the 21st century, and this is reflected in our management style and leadership practice. In articulating her vision, the new Principal and Vice Chancellor of the University of South Africa, the first black woman to be appointed at the helm of Unisa, Professor Puleng Linkabola, shared that Unisa is well placed to address society's most demanding challenges by using research to meaningfully transform the lives of those in our communities. To this end, Unisa is working on the following catalytic niche areas. Marine Studies. As a discipline, Marine Studies covers field-specific studies like marine ecology and biology to policy-related studies like marine spatial planning and coastal economies. Many other areas of marine research and studies are covered in this niche area. Aviation and Aeronautical Studies. Aviation and Aeronautical Studies covers specializations in areas as diverse as aeronautical engineering and aerospace safety, and South Africa's 18 airports forms a major role player for passengers and goods transitioning to and from our country. This is a niche that supports a major component of the country's economy. Automotive Studies. The South African automotive industry is projected to grow from 600,000 to 1.4 million vehicles a year in production. There is major potential to be explored in Unisa's commitment to automotive studies. In 2022, students from the Department of Mechanical Engineering participated in the Sasol Solar Challenge with their solar-powered car that travels from Johannesburg to Cape Town without using a single drop of fuel. Energy Studies. Unisa's Institute for Development of Energy for African Sustainability specializes in designing chemical processes, reducing material and energy consumption, as well as carbon dioxide emissions. Space Studies and Square Kilometer Array. Unisa has been extensively involved in the $1 billion Square Kilometer Array project since 2012. The Unisa Observatory, situated on the main campus, is a modern, well-equipped facility housing a 14-inch telescope where the College of Science, Engineering and Technology offers undergraduate courses in astrophysics and astronomy with specialization up to PhD level. Fourth Industrial Revolution and Digitalization. The fourth industrial revolution can be described as the advent of cyber-physical systems, involving entirely new capabilities for people and machines. Examples include genome editing and new forms of machine intelligence. The College of Graduate Studies will support and promote studies into 4IR and digitalization, while the Graduate School of Business Leadership presents a short learning program on big data. Natural Sciences. The simplest definition of biotechnological studies is applied biology. Through the application of biological knowledge and techniques to develop products or services, Unisa's College of Agriculture and Environmental Sciences is one of the main partners in the African Biogenome Project, a coordinated Pan-African effort piloting a project with a key objective of sequencing 100,000 endemic species. Health and/or Pharmaceutical Studies. The Department of Health Studies is prepared for the challenge of equipping their students with research skills and expertise in the field of health and pharmaceutical studies. The UNESCO Unisa Africa Chair in Nanoscience and Nanotechnology is leading the international research into the nano-delivery of medicinal drugs, including African herbal medicine. The College of Law offers an elective undergraduate model on medical law. Feminist, Womanist, Wusadi Theorizations. In the College of Human Sciences, the Institute for Gender Studies, the College of Education and the Graduate School of Business all contribute to the interdisciplinary research into eliminating gender-based violence, homophobia and transphobia, and discrimination against women in the workplace and the political arena. The Institute also uses education about gender as an effective way to achieve gender equality and the empowerment of women. Student support and co-curricular activities. Unisa is uniquely placed to offer creative and radically innovative ways of enhancing student support. Unisa's College of Graduate Studies has developed a whole range of training programs to assist and encourage students. The Advocacy and Resource Center for Students with Disabilities promotes the principle of access for success, and the Student Development Division provides students with social support and leadership development services. These niche areas find expression in the rich tapestry of our disciplines included in the College of Accounting Sciences, Agriculture and Environmental Sciences, Economic and Management Sciences, Education, Graduate Studies, Human Sciences, Law, Science, Engineering and Technology, the Graduate School of Business Leadership, and the Thabo Mbeki School of Public and International Affairs. As a comprehensive open-distance e-learning institution, Unisa is recognized as a serious player in research globally. From publication and journal output to the number of master's and doctoral graduates, we are moving forwards and upwards. Unisa has made substantial progress in research and innovation, as evidenced by several external and credible scientific ranking systems, with the latest ones, the 2023 Webometrics and Shanghai rankings, placing us in the top 10 universities in the country. As Africa's leading open-distance e-learning university, we can reflect with great pride on the past 150 years of transformational education, and we are confident in our ability to succeed and become a truly high-performance university as we define tomorrow.
The University of South Africa prides itself for being the African university, shaping futures in the service of humanity. We congratulate all our students for having walked this journey with us. And today, we celebrate you for having successfully completed your qualifications. To you we say, Halala. To all our graduates and diplomandi in this ceremony, please pay attention to the following instructions. For degree qualifications, a graduations officer will signal degree candidates to rise and approach the stage. You will need to have your seat ticket in your right hand with your hood already draped over your shoulders. A graduations officer will then indicate to you where you need to wait at the bottom of the stairs and when you may proceed to go up onto the stage and stand on the mat with feet markers next to the podium. You will hand in your seat card to the dean or college representative. Turn and face the audience and look towards the photographer for your first on-stage photograph. The dean or college representative will announce your details and hand you back your seat card. You will then proceed towards the Chancellor, Vice Chancellor or Acting Vice Chancellor and kneel with your right knee on the stool. At this point, your degree will be conferred. You will then proceed to the next official who will congratulate you by shaking your hand. Continue towards the registrar standing at the end of the stage. Turn and face the audience and remember to stand on the mat with feet markers in front of the registrar and smile for the camera. A second on-stage photograph will be taken at that moment. Leave the stage by the stairs closest to the registrar. Proceed to the table at the far right to receive your certificate. After receiving your certificate, proceed down the stairs to the foyer area where a head and shoulders photograph will be taken. You will then be directed to return to your seat. For postgraduate and undergraduate diploma candidates, you will also be wearing your hoods before entering the hall. You will be signaled by a graduations officer to rise and approach the stage. You need to have your seat ticket in your right hand. A graduations officer will then indicate to you where you need to wait at the bottom of the stairs and when you may proceed to go up to the stage and stand on the mat with feet markers next to the podium. You will hand your seat card.
By virtue of the powers vested in me as Acting Vice-Chancellor, I constitute this gathering a congregation of the University of South Africa. Ladies and gentlemen, we request you to join us in silent prayer or meditation to give thanks for the achievements being celebrated on this occasion. Let us pause for a while. Thank you. You may be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, a very good evening to you all. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Tovela. My name is Ramahwai Mahano, and I'm serving in the interim as a Vice Principal Institutional Development. My substantive position is that of Professor of Parasitology, as well as being the Executive Dean of the College of Agriculture and Environmental Sciences. I'm welcoming you on behalf of the Principal and Vice Chancellor for our university, Professor Puleng Linkabula, as well as the Chancellor of the university, His Excellency and former State President of our country, Dr. Thabo Mbeki. Also, I'm welcoming you on behalf of the Council of the University of South Africa, led by Dr. Dan Musia. This ceremony is hosted in accordance with the higher education traditions of celebrating the completion and fulfillment of the requirements entailed in the programs offered in our institution, that is the University of South Africa. But looking at you, the graduates, clad in your academic regalia, displaying the different colors depicting the different fields of study in our university, I cannot resist the spontaneity in me to lavish you with commendations. You have done well to arrive at this stage, particularly when considering that you studied through an open distance modality. And this signifies largely that you can contend with the challenges that often affect students who are studying through distance learning. For that, we want to lavish you with praises and commendations, for you have demonstrated a lot of independence for you to arrive at this stage. But then it is also important that we recognize that this ceremony is coinciding with the celebrations of Unisa's 150 years of existence, which will culminate in the next month of June. So as a graduate in this ceremony, you should actually counting yourself blessed, because you are experiencing a rare feature of graduating when your university, your alma mater, is turning 150 years of existence. Our desire as a university is that as you graduate, you should actually ensure that you maintain the quest to define tomorrow. Literally, we know that the future is uncertain. However, when we study the current context and understand the current context with some reasonable measure of reliability, can ascertain our future. Hence, at Unisa, we're saying we want to define our tomorrow when we shape futures in service of humanity. Now, to assist me to officiate in this ceremony, we have different colleagues who are representatives of the university in various portfolios and positions. From the Office of the Registrar, we have Professor Moloko Sepota, who is the acting registrar, and also we have Dr. LP Molepo, who is the regional director in this very region. Representing the different colleges of our university, from the College of Law, we have Dr. L.R. Murudi, who is the director of the School of Criminal Justice. We also have from the College of Human Sciences, Professor Moodley, who is an associate professor in the College of Human Sciences. We have Professor L. Dondolo, who is also a representative of the College of Human Sciences, and Professor Cinco, still representing the College of Human Sciences. From the College of Economic and Management Sciences, we have Dr. N.V. Moraka, who is the director of the School of Management Sciences, and also Professor O.M. Lidimu, who is the head of teaching, learning, and student support. From the College of Science, Engineering, and Technology, we have Professor M.L. Lekala, who is the director of the School of Science, as well as Professor N. Geto, who is the chair of the Department of Chemistry. From the College of Agriculture and Environmental Sciences, we have Professor S.L. Lebelo, who is the director of the School of Agriculture and Life Sciences, as well as Professor Komotso Semenya, who is the chair of the Department of Environmental Sciences. From the College of Education, we have Professor R.G. Tabani, who is the director of the School of Educational Studies, and we also have Professor T.V. Manyike, who is the chair of the Department of Language Studies in the College of Education. Representing the College of Accounting Sciences is Mr. S. Ngadi, and also we want to recognize the supervisor of the doctoral candidate, Professor S.S. Kumalo, and we want to laud him for doing a phenomenal work of guiding the doctoral candidate, the only doctoral candidate graduate in this evening, in this ceremony, to full completion. Well done to you, Professor Kumalo. Ladies and gentlemen, for an event of this nature to unfold seamlessly, there are people who always work in the background. These people, oftentimes, what they do and their names do not find expression in the programs of the university. However, they are doing phenomenal work deserving of acknowledgement. And I just want to say to colleagues who are in the graduate division, we thank you for working tirelessly to ensure that our students experience a hospitable and profound graduation experience. And you are doing it exceptionally well. Also working collaboratively with colleagues from the graduation division of our university, our colleagues in the Department of Facilities Management. These are colleagues who ensure that an auditorium such as this is properly set, properly organized to receive all of us without impediments. And they have done very well. And at the same time, they ensure that we have emergency facilities in the event there are unintended and undesirable occurrences which will want the attention of paramedics or people in the health profession to assist us. We want to unreservedly express our delight and gratitude to all these colleagues. Also, colleagues in the multimedia division, and these colleagues, they belong to the Department of Institutional Advancement. These colleagues are the ones who ensure that our graduations are streamed live as we speak. This graduation is streamed nationally and internationally for people to get to see what is happening at Unisa. And they do this work phenomenally well. So you can track each graduation ceremony. This ceremony is the 36th ceremony, having started on the 10th of April to date. This is graduation number 36. And each ceremony is done splendidly by these colleagues. So they are truly appreciated also. Of course, we want to also acknowledge colleagues in the regional office who also have worked tirelessly to ensure that they assist us to have this kind of a ceremony. I don't want to leave them out. I want to appreciate them also. In the event I have inadvertently omitted any person from the protocol that I have announced, kindly pardon me. I actually went according to the acceptance list that was given to me. But then, as I wind up on my introductory and welcome address, I want to pay special tribute to the parents, the spouses, the relatives, and the friends of the graduates. The journey to this end typically has not been an easy one. It is a journey that is characterized by low moments, at times of discouragement, to the extent that students would want to surrender and give up. But then there are also moments of excitement and elation when they get to do well in their studies. But You, the parents, you, the spouses, you, the relatives, and you, the friends, have been playing a very pivotal role of encouraging the graduates when their mood and impression was not good. And we want to laud you for the kind of support that you have given to them for them to reach this end. Please know that we might not know the details of what you would have done. However, do understand that we have taken note of the support that you have granted to them. And for that, you deserve a firm round of applause. It is important, colleagues, as I'm about to step off, to indicate that the Chancellor's address this evening will be given by Professor Luvuyo Mtimkulu Dondolo. But before I hand over to Professor Luvuyo Mtimkulu Dondolo, there are three announcements which I want to make. And these three announcements are very, very important. I give you the liberty to compromise any other thing, but not these three announcements. The first announcement is that all cell phones must be put on silent mode, even the one that is ringing now. They must be put on silent mode. We are giving you just a fraction of a minute to do that. I always say, if technology is above your comprehension, ask somebody next to you to assist you. It is not a sin to do that. So that announcement must not be compromised in any way. So we will go through this graduation ceremony without any other cell phone other than the two that went off, right? So I don't expect to hear any other cell phone ringing. The second announcement is that a graduation celebration is a celebration in the essence of the word. In other words, we are celebrating. And in the African context, when we celebrate, we ululate. When we celebrate, we recite our recitals, we sound our praises. And our recitals and praises, they actually embody our experiences of life and also indicate our origins and the lineages that we emerge from. Also in the African context, when we celebrate, we dance. Now we want to invite you to ululate if you want. And we want to say we expect genuine, legitimate, original African ululation, not just screams. And we want to say to you, if you want to sound your recitals, do so. If you want to dance, do so. However, here is an important caveat, restriction. please make sure that you only sound your praise, your recital, your ululation when your daughter, your son, your friend, your spouse, when their name is being announced. And you don't have a right whatsoever to disturb the announcement of the names of other students. So you only limit your praise to your daughter, your son. Don't overcrowd the announcement of another person's son and daughter with your praise. The person is not your daughter, the person is not your son. So limit your praise to your son and daughter, and do not disturb the announcements of other students. That announcement must not and never be compromised. The last announcement relates to you, the graduates. After you would have walked the stage and you would be guided how to move around, you must return swiftly to your seat. It is not time to go home, because you receive your certificate in front of a full auditorium. But when you go home, the last candidate will be graduating with a diminished audience. Please do not do that. Become ethical. It is unfair when people, after they would have received their certificates, they go home. That's grossly unfair. You shouldn't do that. And I don't expect that from anyone of you as the graduates. Let me request Professor Luvuyo Mtimkulu Dondolo to come to the stage. Professor Luvuyo Mtimkulu Dondolo is an associate professor of history in the College of Human Sciences. He holds a Bachelor of Arts degree, Bachelor of Arts honors degree, and Master of Arts in Public and Visual History from the University of the Western Cape. And he also obtained a PhD degree in history from the University of Fordham. His field of specialization includes public history, heritage and museum studies, South African history, Pan-Africanist scholarship, identity and racism, biographies, and the New African movement. Let me hand over to Professor Dondolo.
Thobela, Dumelani, Ndawo, Abusheni. It is an honor for me to deliver this Chancellor's address. But before that, I would like to greet the acting Vice Chancellor, the entire leadership of the university, and also the graduates, parents, and the family members, and everyone that is here. The protocol is observed. Today is a great day for you graduates and your family. It is a day to celebrate your achievement. You have made your family proud. We know it was not an easy journey, but you made it to the finishing line. Today you are awarded, or you will be awarded, for your sacrifice, determination, and courage. You graduate at a time when there is a high level of unemployment and increasing numbers of unemployed graduates. And the entrepreneurship that is seen by some replacing education, as it is easy to get richer, make money, irrespective of your level of education. This phenomenon, however, is not sustainable, and there are many examples that can be cited to that effect. At this point, Mr. Acting Vice-Chancellor, I would like to talk just about 5 markers that encapsulate the meaning of this event. If this was a paper, I will title it Self-Discovery. Be the best version of yourself. These 5 pillars, Mr. Acting Vice-Chancellors, are: the first one, your background is not a barometer of your capabilities. It is important to state that your background does not define you, nor does it determine your future. You might be coming from a poor family, from an underdeveloped school and a village, but that does not define you and your future, especially if you have a vision, aspiration that is not a hindrance. Rather, it is a motivation and inspiration to be the best in your village or in your community. And here, Mr. Acting Vice-Chancellor, we can draw parallels. In football, we know the saying of a small team and the bigger team, how the players perform. And also in rugby, if we remember, in 2019, Japan against South Africa, there are parallels that we can draw them. As you graduate today, during the Africa Month, it is important to evoke the spirit of the great giants of Africa, warriors, thinkers, reservoirs of knowledge, and African ancestors to bless and guide you in your future endeavors. The second point that I would like to rush it over, as you graduate today, is self-discovery. The second point is self-discovery. As you graduate today, empowered with knowledge and skills in your area of study, you must embark in a journey of self-discovery in your professional path, at workplace, in your personal endeavors. Thirdly, you must be the agent of change. From today, you must be the agent of change in your family, workplace, and also community. You must continue to shine and bring hope to the destitute. The second last point, Mr. Acting Vice-Chancellor, allow me to address the graduates as intellectuals to be. It is in this context of education as societal that Gramsci believed that there is no human sphere of life from which intellectual articulation can be entirely excluded. Even if we are doing accounting, there is an element of intellectualism that is expected. That's what Gramsci argues. Thus, you graduates, or should I say intellectuals to be, must be the embodiment of social function of an intellectual. Social function of an intellectual. As you move to the next level in your education space, you discover yourself. I invite you to join the quest for epistemic justice and Africanization of universities in South Africa, or perhaps throughout the continent. You must contribute in this intergenerational, intergender discourse that started in the late 19th century through to the present. As Walter Rodney in his book, Drowning with My Brothers and Sisters, outlined the role of an intellectual or scholar in their community, and the notion of drowning with your people. And here it is important to bring in the works of Nabudere, how he linked intellectualism with African epistemology, and Dade Ramose, and many others who have argued for the African aspect of intellectualism. That's why I call you intellectuals to be. The last point, Mr. Acting Vice-Chancellor, is a spiritual being. Spiritual being form a complete of your being. As you intellectuals to be discovering yourself in your journey, professionally, academically, be humbled. Never look down upon other people because of your level of education or because you have a better job. And most importantly, never turn your back to your spirituality. Whether you believe in African culture, ancestors, or any religion, spirituality is the source of strength, is the source of upliftment. In conclusion, Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, throughout the journey of your studies and by graduating today, you have unequivocally demonstrated that your background does not determine or does not define you, nor does it determine your future. In the journey you are about to embark on, you must always strive to make tomorrow better than today. You must always strive to make tomorrow better than today. Be the best version of yourself at all times. Furthermore, as you strive to be the best version of yourself, be willing to learn, relearn, and unlearn. Be your highest self in every capacity. I wish you well and all the best in your future endeavors. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, I believe Professor Dondolo deserves another round of applause. Thank you very much, Professor Dondolo, for giving us some flavor of your prowess as a historian. You have actually shared with us, particularly the graduates, some insightful wisdom, and for that we want to appreciate you. I actually love the nugget, be the best version of yourself. That was quite profound, and we want to express our deep sense of gratitude for your efforts, Professor Dondolo, for preparing the Chancellor's address that we have just presented. Ladies and gentlemen, by virtue of the powers entrusted to me, I shall now proceed to confer the degrees and diplomas of the university on the candidates whose names appear in the program, and I request the representatives of the colleges to present the candidates to me. Ladies and gentlemen, we have candidates who have arrived late. We want to request your indulgence to permit us to accommodate them. Thank you. must proceed.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, Professor Mahano, I have the honor to introduce to you Dingane Graham Baloyi for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. I request his supervisor, Professor Shuti Kumalo, to read the citation in support of the conferment of the degree.
In his thesis entitled "The Role of Departmental Heads in Improving Learners' Achievement in Mathematics in Limpopo Primary Schools," he thoroughly investigates the academic leadership roles of mathematics departmental heads in enhancing quality performance. To achieve this, he deploys a mix of differentiated qualitative data collection instruments. He identifies pertinent impediments in the teaching of mathematics in primary schools. Using rigorous data analysis mechanisms, and based on the findings thereof, he proposes a focused departmental heads and stakeholder support framework, which is indispensable in addressing the challenges identified. This thesis makes a valuable contribution in the educational leadership and management discipline.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, I have the honor once more to request you to confer on Dingane Graham Baloyi the degree of Doctor of Philosophy.
I confer the degree of Doctor of Philosophy on Dingane Graham Baloyi.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates receive the degree of Master of Education. Tintswalo Mavis Kubai. Khuthatso Mary Maele. Puti Christians Masipa. Then you must collect your certificate. Mashilo Emmanuel Setlaku.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, Hlulani Ndengeza Maluleke received the degree of Master of Laws.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, Ramateje Lingis Vage receives the degree of Bachelor of Engineering Technology Honors.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree of Bachelor of Arts. Ndicheni Solomon Matanya. Letlohonolo Gertrude Mokoena.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, Masilu Gilbert Mafuko received the degree of Bachelor of Science Honors.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree of Bachelor of Arts Honors. Jacobus Lochenberg, a degree has been obtained with distinction. Carrie Jade van den Berg.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates receives the degree of Bachelor of Commerce Honors. Farai Chiwara. Mosetlane Johannes Mudingwaneng. Kemiso Charles Mahaba. Ondela Nechipise. Tlou Gladys Mpao.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates receive the degree of honors, Bachelor of Education. Ndupe Elizabeth Kekan. Maite Trace Manso. Miriam Mukhao. Moba Salfi Munye. Arrogance, Sekgopoto Pulane. Raisibe Audrey Sekhobela. Sekhote Selatul. Tsakani Ruth Shivam.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates receive the degree of Bachelor of Education. Ntwanano Immaculate Baloyi received her degree with a distinction. Lindi Chauke. Tinyiko Beatrice Chauke. Tinyiko Mavis Chauke. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, Hamogelo Doris Chipo received her degree with a distinction. Winde Chirinda. Fumalani Helen Davana. Portia Denga. Kanyane Salmina Dibakwane. Mfutso Gula. Manchi Dikeledi Yolanda Khungwane. Akani Khungwane. Dimpo Molahabo Kekana. Tetelo Hamane. Matapelo Hanyaho. Chavumba Shologelo Hatla. Tenelo Hobe. Simpiwe Priscilla Hopane. Ribotile Magitsa Komane. Damisani Leans Quinda. Mama Salome Lidwaba. Ramasila Lilian Luhuzo. Boledi Mama Chobe Lehoro. Tetelo Cynthia Lesele. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, Mama Senior Prudence Litswalo obtained her degree with a distinction. Velemina Mancha Litswalo. Mama Sila Mamsi Lusoha. Matura Violet Mahlo.
Makodi Sonia Maboko. Johanna Mabula. Tracy Mabulana. Mansi Ana Machaga. Zulu Dipeulwana Jerry Machaga. Tabo Michael Machete. Sihodi Veronica Maepa. Ernst Maisela. Keribana Mafa. Tebuho Mafo. Kanyisa Innocent Hobjani. Musima Christina Maja. Fortunate Magolwane. Magoale. Kabeng Albertina Mahuba. Ramatabate Mapifo Magolane. Muraro Cynthia Makabu. Michel Minki Makubele. Makomisane Mafsane. Mulatelo Cecil Magola. Tsakani Nomsamarange. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, Maefo Lita Mamaila, received the degree with distinction. Munene Manabile. Kensani Molina Manganyi. Mahlodi Valencia Manyane. Nchilo Rehab Manyelo. Nchotjwane Thokozile Manyike. Muyahabo Flora Maposa. Mr. Vice Chancellor, Ramukoni Tlhoriso Marera received a degree with distinction. Mr. Vice Chancellor, Jaden Aniston Sydney Marsh received a degree with distinction. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, Madimule Masimula received degree with distinction. Musasenyane William Mashaba. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, Chloe Christina Mashala received degree with distinction. Maria Mashabakure. Kentani Joyce Mashele. Tembi Taini Mashimji. Chinchana Florida Masi. Didintle Khululuseho Chaulana Masupye. Kidiboni Madinohe Mateman. Tukelo Tanya Matabata. Shokeji Matemane. Riranzo Joanna Matiba. Vivian Mapula Matole. Mahlatsi Concelia Matlala. Sara Malehu Matlebjane. Tsibo Portia Matebedi. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor Rudzani Matumba received degree with distinction. Rutendo Mbedzi. Rishongile Mdaka. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor Irene Bernice Mering received degree with distinction. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor Junior Choumelo received degree with distinction. Budani Mikosi. Thembi Mkhari. Mingiti Tswalo Mkhotho. Abafani Mbengwa. Mukhadi Lodi Mnisi. Rose Mamukelo Mudipani. Ready-made Nki Litsapa Mudiba. Rejoice Mukhoshane. Angelina Siwela Mohali. Desire Mushabi. Mudibo Wini Mushala. Lydia Maputi Mukhela. Koslin. Serule Koslin Mukholo. Mantai Mukwena. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor Johanna Mahlodi Mulikwao received degree with distinction. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor Muluko Juliet Mulili received degree with distinction. Mutsatsi Perpetual Mulewa. Mutseilina Mulwane. Masoko Christina Munaiwa. Dolin Pepi Munaring. Even Muwani. Sirekele Ana Muremi. Matepelo Sharon Murapana. Chulufelo Muruan. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor Johanna Maphala Mutapo received degree with distinction. Mukwape Patient Mutomodika. Mutenda Tolo Jessica Mpaga. Jennifer Ramakhalele Mphahlele. Mathepo Mphahlele. Euphrasia Muluko Mtadi. Ponso Mthombeni. Mkateko Muchini. Takalani Mudau. Buchira Mwila Mbudzi. Murambi Shonisani Mukuba. Diligent Rendani Mutabatsindi received degree with distinction. Happina Nkutsane Nchabeleng. President Ndlovu. Andani Nolomondo. Gudani Nemanashe. Mulisa Nechioji. Mpifo Christina Nkwana. Hopo Prince Nswane. Thokozani Manyathi. Evidence Sefalaje Pokani. Pemelo Dennis Rachweni. Eric Ramanaga. Okay. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, Moraka Viloria Ramotwa receives the degree with distinction. Sina Mapula Rampedi. Kucho Roni Rampia. Rahadi Flora Rapetwa. Lutendo Messi Rachalingwa. Lara Skiepers. Caroline Maishibe Siabi. Lerato Belina Setlabane. Maite Maria Sijapala. Mama Rana Anna Selomo. Malefo Angelina Simono. Mapale Nancy Shaku. Shalate Laki Shibambo. Khaurelo Molishika. Fikile Ignatius Sitole. Tirani Sunnyboy Sitole. Lerato Moshi Tega. Kamaradi Tswaedi. Lorraine Mugau Tsipa. Salfina Vukeya. Shongit Lighten Vukeya. Shamima Margaret Apiri. Katicha Bibi Data. Nora Quinda. Rarane Hope Mahamata. Rabelani Konanani Mampiswana. Macheba Regina Mapakela. Mushaisano Velina Mutabatsindi. Lebogang Lina Sape. Muriani Priti Chabani. Never Come Barura. Sihihi Alvina Ledwava. Mahomu Doli Make. Mikateko Katrina Mabunda. Tebogo Maleka, Tsunzuka Cedric Mabasa, Johannes Mudiva, ke lebogile Judy Moseamedi, Lene Marie Pretorius, Neo Masego Radipere, Lidile Murakana Rapadu, Mberueza Eve Agnes Rapela, Lucia Mahlodi Sefara, Malikoba Tokwane, John Matsike Chale, Chandra Varika, Nkateko Zita, Cynthia Mukibi Buloko, Martin Khabo Bushomani, Musibudi Lina Levepe, Talita Ramadimeja Ledwaba, Orifa Lituza, Bantuile Millicent Malete, Velemina Mutekwane Masikwameng, Keleabetsi Laurel Matsebele, Dineo Mashia Matsitela, Doreen Rarang Mohlapa Maswi, Mapula Onika Mulema, Njabulo Simpiwe Ndibande, Kostad Ngobeni, Madimeche Khopotso Rachidi, Matoma Constance Ramuncha, Muneiwa Glenda Ramukosi, Fano Sharon Surusi, Lebogang Agustin Siwea,
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, Ngwakwana Isabel Ramashapa receives the degree of Baccalaureus Technologia. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates receive the degree of Bachelor of Commerce. Mapula Glory Kovacs. Lebogang Lichia Mahopa. Bennett Katleho Mutouzi. Onerina Marvelous Moshabana Madi. Malwandla Shitluri.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree of Bachelor of Accounting Sciences. Mahlodi Bontle Kekana. Please look at the camera. Monotiso Katli Kekana.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree of Bachelor of Laws. Thabo Manasi Chweni. Malebo Mabel Chokwe. Malesela Jerry Kopa. Chanik Kruger. Masechaba Mamiki Ana Lubengo. Thomas Mabasa. Again. Matlodi Tracy Maholela. Mampotse Rinek Maja. Vutsila Freddy Manyanga. Kucho Marcela. Moral Pumelelo Mkansi. Durane Brendan Roche Mohamed. Damola Joseph Molea. Solani Maria Munai. Ramatabate Chamin Patlele. Mixo Mukwevu. Cesar Muluvu. Gabaza Chamei Mushwana. Matlapa Elvis Pilusa. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, Lisiba Selby Ramatlo received a degree with distinction. Neo Sibila. Thapelo Lucky Shaku. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received a degree Bachelor of Arts. Shuana Libisi. Ndangenzeni Luvimbi. Matlori Mavis Makato. Sakana Laundry Makoba. Ngwana Marise Ntshwarelo Malepe. Jelani Sophia Matole. Mantlebeku Fortune Matlakala. Malose Lobisa Matle. Nyiko Mkasi. Temoho Magdalene Mukhale. Chikonelo Oscar Mudau. Dimakatso Surprise Ralebofu. Abafani Thelma Singo. Kucho Menford Taba. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, Jacqueline Rwamburu Mkari received a degree Bachelor of Commerce.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, Tenant Tendo Rikoto receives the degree of Baccalaureate Technology.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree of Bachelor of Social Work. Slonki Raside Mabitsela receives her degree with distinction. Mashianuke Daina Rakopo. Ntabisen Precious Wape. Mr. Vice Chancellor, Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, Mashukufato Abigail Sebula received the degree of Bachelor of Information Science. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree of Bachelor of Arts. Maroma Martina Kamela. Ntabisen Mukhoshwe Mabula. Mampiwa Patience Malite. Ramatabate Alita Manaka. Priti Matebula. Tabang Aaron Mohano. Lungile Mujela. Nchisa Alina Mutapo. Thompson Linley Africa. Tsukufatso Salome Likota. Matapelo Mahatu. Mantikana Dimpo Mantata receives her degree with distinction. Tsepiso Babalelo Maputa. Dipuo Ephraim Matabo. Manchana Onika Mnisi. Mr. Vice Chancellor, Jerome Beslin Ngozo received a degree with distinction. Lerato Semosa. No shebe kwa smile bonka food. Tama Shikuvili. Ulebukhen Tulwa receives her degree with distinction. Oh, Adziambei Rachel Chisikawe. Chisikawe, okay. Mutsatsi Lovedelia Mailula. Distinction. Eshla Mukopu Mamabola.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the diploma candidate will now be introduced to you. The following candidate received the postgraduate diploma in the College of Accounting Sciences. Kataza Komani. Mapiti Senosha.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the postgraduate diploma in the College of Economic and Management Sciences. Enos Mabunda. Mashimbike Ana Rampedi. Mapula Ruth Seavi. Malisela Slailo Saltiel Shai. Matsubane Mafuko Comfort Tleani.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates receive the postgraduate diploma in the College of Education. Nhlayo Knowledge Shabalala. Miriam Mimi Kanyongolo. Daisy Libya. Manari Belinda Machaba. Kashani Sendri Malachi. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, Glenda Maluleke receives the degree with distinction. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, Nkweleneni Godfrey Malusela received the diploma with distinction. Mpiso Poshia Mankele. Mabadimu Sharon Maponya. Deborah Mukhadi Maropola. Besi Mami Muela. Mapula Veronica Mkhatla. Murunga Caroline Muloto. Puti Cynthia Mutata. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, Mogoshadi Poshia Mvundlela receives the diploma with distinction. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, Maisi Maselaelo Rametse receives the diploma with distinction. Mashudu Pamela Rapalu. Best recent records. Mabule Franz Sape. Matlo Moses Seapela. Mushala Ronald Sikhovela. Makwena Megi Selolo. Misaven Elsa Shiburi. Rosani Alice Chifura.
Mr. Acting Vice-Chancellor, the following candidates received the diploma in the College of Human Sciences. Tikeledi Lorraine Chakwa. Ndavuo Makele. Gurley Mbombi. Nesta Molete Mashaka. Katikane Ngobeni.
Mr. Acting Vice-Chancellor, Minkateko Yanis Maluleke receives the National Diploma in the College of Science, Engineering and Technology.
Mr. Acting Vice-Chancellor, the following candidates received a diploma in the College of Law. Masebeti Jacob Pape. Dina Faloa. Mfumelani Leah Shungwani. Ponso Nomsalkhori. Kineilwe Magdalene Lengwadi. Matlhatsi Raisibe Lishilo. Mvalelo Lynette Mafia Komu. Mr. Acting Vice-Chancellor, Mansa Mahoro received a diploma with distinction. Eni Mapiti Makola. Tabang Rolfi Mampa. Winston Matonsi. Rede Vulungi Mbango. Jamela Carol Mhangawe. Karabo Mothala. Mukholedi Doris Mothala. Kashane Salten Mukwena. Nare Moses Mpila. Kutlula Ndlovu. Tifulufeli Remember Nechapala. Silizi Nevuduli. Teboho Griselda Nkwana. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, Konanani Constance Ntangeni received a diploma with distinction. Marlene Nokolo Nchani. Kaukelo Ramachi. Ronewa Sidogi. Ndibuho Ronald Sikwadi. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, Poifo Tobejani received a diploma with distinction. Rinae Chavungungwe.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidate receives the diploma in the College of Economic and Management Sciences. Maruping Foster Malachi. Basani Maluleke. Caroline Mikateko Machumele. Okay. Koketso Makwala Muloto, diploma obtained with a distinction. Mule Lucia Elizabeth Motlafi. Lufuno Tembani Mosenwa. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, Lisiba Jacobin Mushi receives the National Diploma.
Ladies and gentlemen, let us give the graduates a thunderous round of applause. Before I give my concluding and congratulatory note, I want to believe that it is proper and quite fittingly so that as the university, we should extend our deep sense of gratitude to Bishop Koma and his wife, who are the leaders of the Potter's House, a church which fellowships in this very building. And we want to appreciate them for having been so generous to disrupt their usual programs and to accommodate us. You would have realized that the magnitude of our ceremonies are impactful in many ways, not only impacting the venues that we use, but even spilling over to the neighborhood. And for that inconvenience, we truly want to say to you, as a university, we remain indebted to your generosity and to your kindness. And we trust that God, the Almighty, will continue to enrich you so that you extend these acts of kindness even to other people. It is indeed with absolute delight that I stand before you to congratulate this cohort of graduates. And let me indicate that for the Unisa autumn graduation ceremonies, this ceremony is the last for Polokwane. And I want to emphasize for autumn graduation ceremonies. There is another set of graduations which will be taking place during spring. Now, the office of the registrar, that is the office led by Professor Sepota, indicates to us that by the end of these autumn ceremonies, which are contemplated to end during the first week of June, Unisa would have graduated over 40,000 individuals. That is a phenomenal accomplishment. It is an accomplishment not paralleled by any other university in the country and in the continent, as well as in most other continents. This signals that Unisa is a university that it is operating in its own league in terms of executing its mandate through the trilogy of teaching and learning, research and innovation, as well as engaged scholarship. So we are very, very proud that this august university is not relenting and failing in executing its mandate. Congratulations to you, the graduates of this evening. Your graduation is an emphatic demonstration of your tenacity and triumphant spirit, a spirit that refuses to be dictated upon by the challenges of life. We do realize that university education is often entangled by a myriad of challenges. A lot of people who would have started with you, many of them, unfortunate enough, have fallen by the wayside during the course of the journey. But we want to appreciate the fact that you have been so tenacious and committed to ensuring that what you have started, you completed, regardless of the contending challenges that you had to deal with. But as I conclude and bid you farewell, there is something that we should address. And Professor Dondolo touched on it when he cautioned you as the graduate not to give yourself up to wrong practices such as tenderpreneurship tendencies. Our societies, our country is bedeviled by these wrong tendencies of people wanting to enrich themselves without any form of service. Such people are callous. They do not even care that they have amassed the resources of municipalities, of organizations, without delivering the requisite service. Their interest is just to amass the resources. There is a spirit that has engulfed our country, which we must deal with, and decisively so. The spirit of mediocrity. I've argued before that excellence is increasingly becoming an endangered phenomenon, like an endangered animal species or plant species. There has to be efforts to save the notion or the phenomenon of excellence. People do not care that the work they do is shoddy, but they want to take the money. They deliver poor quality work, yet they want to have the money. They do not even think twice about what they are doing to this country. Now, I heard Professor Dondolo cautioning you against giving yourself up to these lousy tendencies. And of course, by virtue of you having a degree, you will always be given preferential treatment over other people. For in our country currently, only 6% of people have degree qualifications. So you can see that you are literally entering a sector of very few people. So ordinarily, the system of this country and the world will want to give preference to you. But then when you are given preference, please conduct yourself in a manner that is commensurate with the quality of the education you possess. John Mason, in his book, and this is a book that I often refer to, called An Enemy Called Average, The title of the book is An Enemy Called Average. John Mason identifies average as an enemy to humanity. And he implores the readers of his book to break away from the notion of average. In spite of people having full ability to excel in what they do, they become satisfied just to perform at average level. Despite the full ability that God has blessed them with, their quest is simply to attain average. Hence, John Mason says, average is an enemy to humanity. As we send you off, we do so reminding you that you have all that it takes to perform excellently. In whatever you do, you have the requisite knowledge and skills which you have amassed over the period of your study to do what you do. View by John Mason is actually supported by Todd Rose, who argues in his book entitled The End of Average. Todd Rose questions the propagation of the notion of sameness. Let us be the same. And this is what societies, the world as a whole, are propagating. Let us be the same. Yet we are gifted differently. And he argues that instead of just striving to be average so that we are the same, because the world operates in the notion of average, look at the qualities and the abilities that we have to deliver exceptional work that breaks away from the notion of average. Our country and the continent as a whole are facing serious challenges. And for us to resolve those challenges, we need you, the Unisa student or graduate, to live up to the responsibilities that are placed on you relating to the degree that you have acquired. And I'm very glad that at Unisa, there are people who demonstrate excellence. If we had time, we will narrate to you examples of people who have imbibed the quest to do excellently in whatever they do. Let me just cite this recent case, the case of Dr. Bambesiwe May. Dr. Bambesiwe May is a young doctoral graduate. Professor Mketo was reminding me that she obtained her doctoral degree. She just graduated in one of the ceremonies in April. She studied in the College of Science, Engineering, and Technology. And because of her quest to do well, excellently, young as she is, she was taken by Mintech for some of her postdoctoral work. But then the world noticed her ability and her excellence. Currently, she is one of the 8 young scientists that have been invited by the Lindau Nobel Laureate Group, which is a prestigious group of global scientists. She will be attending an international conference with these global scientists from the 30th of June to the 5th of July. You see, when you do excellent work, the world will notice you. You'll even access the places that you never even thought you will access. I want to think that if you were to ask Dr. Bambesiwe May, a young black South African woman, whether she ever thought that she will rub shoulders with these high, lofty scientists in the area of physics and chemistry, by the way, she will tell you that she never thought about. But it is excellence that has opened the doors for her. This literally gives credence to Solomon's question. Solomon, in Proverbs 22:29, asks a question. Have you seen a man or a woman who excels in his or her work? That is the question that he poses. Have you seen a person who excels in his or her work? He says, such a person will stand before kings and will not stand before ordinary or obscure men. So, when you excel, even lofty people will notice your excellence and will start opening doors for you. As we bid you farewell and congratulate you, we want to invite you to embrace and clothe yourself with the quest to excel. May I request Dr. Dingaan Graham Baloyi to rise. It is indeed a privilege for me to be the first to address you as Dr. Baloyi. Well done to you, Doc. A doctoral degree is the loftiest degree that can be granted by any university globally. There is no other degree earned through formal education that supersedes the doctoral degree which you have received. In other words, you have summited the apex of education. And for that, we congratulate you. And we want to implore Professor Khumalo to keep you close to the university, for our university wants to associate with people who have senior qualifications. Congratulations. Once more, well done to you. And for the rest of you, the journey is still long. If you have attained a diploma, please, the registration period, I'm not sure, Professor Sepota will confirm, is still open for the next semester. Register for your degree, your bachelor's degree. If you have received a bachelor's degree, there is an honors to be done. If you have received an honors, there is a master's degree to be done. Unfortunately enough, as a country, we are not doing well at the level of postgraduate, that is master's and doctoral degree. You can see today is only Dr. Baloyi and a few master's degrees. We want to implore you to have an insatiable appetite for education. Do not deceive yourself and say, after receiving your bachelor's degree, you say to yourself, I have arrived. You have not yet arrived. The journey is still long. And we want to encourage you to continue studying further. Make sure that the notion of lifelong learning is a principle that you embrace for your life. Nonetheless, congratulations to all of you, and it is our prayer that as you proceed back to your homes, you travel safely and you land well in your new endeavors. Please make sure that excellence becomes a defining feature of what you do. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, the University of South Africa has opened its doors widely than any other university in the country or in the continent. At Unisa, we even accommodate students who come from the margins of our economy, who come from poor backgrounds. Now, these students need to be assisted financially. Now, we want to solicit your support, if you can, to donate to the Unisa Bursary Fund. Its details are obtainable in the website of the university, which is www.unisa.ac.za, and indicate the donation that you would want to give. The primary purpose is to ensure that no student who has a desire to study, regardless of their background, can receive the desired education. Ladies and gentlemen, after this announcement, I would like you to raise, or rather to rise, for the singing of the national anthem, the words of which are to be found on page 25 of the program. And may I request you to remain standing after the anthem to enable me to dissolve the congregation. You are also requested to remain standing while the academic procession leaves the hall. virtue of the powers entrusted to me, I dissolve this congregation of the University of South Africa.